You have to feed your faith and starve your doubts. Today, let's talk about what it takes to change your appetite, controlling your hunger, hard work, and hustle. You know what's up. Turn me up. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope that you, yes, you are doing well. Well, I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm so glad that you joined us. I'm your host with the most, yours truly, Dr. Eddie Connor. And it is an honor to be back with you for another sensational session today. Hit that thumbs up button on this video. Come on, hit that thumbs up button on this video. Hit the subscribe button as well. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. We're going to have a conversation of illumination, but in order to do that, I need you to drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. You know how we do it, family. We pay that digital light bill. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. We're getting ready to light it up. It's going to be too lit to quit. 100 watts. We're going to keep it 100 with the conversation. Why? Because we are the light of the world. And today we're spotlighting and highlighting our topic for today. Change your appetite, controlling your hunger, hard work, and hustle. You know, I realized this. I was reading a story not too long ago and mentioned that this one kid was about 6 years old, and his father left the phone in his hand. And the kid wound up ordering jumbo shrimp, all types of seafood platters, shawarmas and salads, and so many other items of food and meals and different plates, this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden, there's a knock at the door, and the father finds out that his son has ordered, here it is, $1,000 worth of food. $1,000 worth of food. Kid's hiding under the bed. Of course, he's hiding from his dad. And his father said, what in the world would make you buy $1,000 worth of food? And this is what the kid said. He said, I was hungry. Isn't it interesting? Sometimes your appetite makes you do things that lead to a costly outcome. Isn't it interesting? $1,000 worth of food simply because he was trying to satiate his appetite. I wonder, have you gotten a taste for success and then you lost your appetite? You lost your level of hunger? You lost all the hard work and the discipline of what it took for you to get to where it is that you are? Even in scripture, talks about how costly it can be to give up what is rightfully yours in exchange for your appetite. We can see it in Genesis, I believe it's the 25th chapter, and it is Jacob and Esau, brothers who have been at odds ever since they had even come out the womb. Esau wanted a pot of stew, and Jacob said, listen, since you're hungry, what you getting? You that hungry? What you gonna give up to get your appetite fix, to get satiated. Jacob, here it is. He asked for his brother Esau's birthright. If you want me to make you a pot of stew, this, that, and the other? Want me to make it do what it do with some red stew? This must have been some of the best red stew on the planet. Because Esau gave up his appetite and gave up his assignment simply because he was hungry. Here it is. He was a firstborn son. He had the blessing of promotion that was on his life. He had God's promises that were on his life. He had a double portion in regard to his inheritance. He had the privilege of being the spiritual leader of his family. Yes, Jacob tricked his father, acting as if he was Esau, but Esau exchanged his birthright for a bowl. Jacob exchanged his assignment for his appetite. Esau rather sold his appetite, sold his assignment for his appetite. Jacob tricked him. Esau sold his birthright to satisfy his appetite. And I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me that your assignment is greater than your appetite. Come on. If you would have just saw where it is that you were going, you wouldn't have been like Esau, who said, listen, I'm so hungry that I'll give anything away. I'll sacrifice what it is that I have. I'll sacrifice my opportunity. I'll sacrifice the position of where it is that I'm in to do something permanent in a temporary situation. No, not you. Come on, family, just type change your appetite. Change your appetite. Change your appetite. I won't be like Esau. I won't even be like Jacob and try to trick you out of it and try to steal something that's rightfully yours. I won't especially be like Esau and give up my birthright for a bowl. No, my assignment is greater than my appetite. And sometimes here's what you got to do. You got to talk to that appetite of what it is that you're dealing with. The appetite of addiction, the appetite of applause, the appetite of pride, the appetite of ego that you need to put aside, the appetite of what it is that you have, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, whatever that appetite is, you got to give it up. Here's the thing what I understand when you're talking about changing your appetite. Of course, we should have protein in our diet. We should be eating fruits and vegetables. We should have an increase in regards to of our water intake. Why? Because your body is a temple. Scripture even says, beloved, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. You can't spell health without heal. What are you eating that is causing you to be sick? Or are you eating that which is causing you to now heal yourself internally, inside and out? Are you getting the rest that is needed and necessary for your body to operate so that you can have the energy level that you need? Here's what I understand. America's so caught up on a diet, but not a lifestyle. Caught up on a diet, but not a lifestyle. Here's what I understand. You can't even spell diet without die. D-I-E-T. D-I-E-T. You can't spell diet without die. And there are some things that you have to die to in order for your purpose to live. There's some things that you have to die to in order to live through. Yeah. Dying to the bad habits, dying to the negative appetite, dying to people's opinions that become your prison, dying to the fact that you will exchange your birthright for a bowl, dying to the fact of what it is that you will exchange your assignment for an appetite, dying to the fact that you'll do something permanent in a temporary situation, and doing permanent things with temporary people leaves you with oftentimes with permanent scars, dying to that so that the power of what it is that is within you can live through what you're going through. Got to control your hunger. Got to control your hunger. Because here's the thing. And what researchers generally say, they say, a lot of times when we have this hunger craving and we have this, you're not yourself when you're hungry, you get a little hangry. And so what do? You start choosing chips. You start choosing salty foods. Definitely don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry now. And here's the thing. A lot of us have gone shopping for relationships while we were hungry. Yeah. You were hungry simply because you're void of love. You were hungry simply because you were brokenhearted. You were hungry because you were trying to get back at somebody else. You were hungry because you thought the next somebody was going to help you to get over the last somebody. You were hungry because you thought the next person was going to cause you to overcome the intense feelings that you had for the last person. Too many of us were shopping for a relationship while we're hungry. We're shopping for love while we're hungry. And now you end up just settling for just anybody, just somebody, just to say you have somebody, simply because you don't feel like you are somebody. I need you to shake yourself. I need you to brush your shoulders off. I need you to get your mind together. I need you to get yourself together. I need you to see yourself the way that God sees you. I need you to control your hunger. You don't even work as hard anymore. You're in a place of passivity. You're in a place of passive aggressiveness. You don't turn up that level of the hustle anymore and the hard work, simply because you have allowed your appetite to overtake your assignment. And hear me, family, we got to get back in alignment with our divine assignment. Got to get back in alignment with our divine assignment. And I'm helping you do that by becoming a member of the Eagles Academy. I would that you would join us. Yeah, you owe it to you to become a member of our Eagles Academy, where we empower you to soar into greater success and purpose, to really get a hold of your assignment, to discover what that is, to discover it, to develop you, and then also to deploy you into the greatness of the assignment of what it is that God called you to do. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. My give to you is to now empower you in our mentoring, our coaching, our teaching, our training of how it is that I shift you from where it is that you are to where you can be. You don't want to go shopping when you're hungry. And what the researchers said is that oftentimes the feeling and the intense craving of what it is that we feel as if we are hungry is really, we're just thirsty. If you would just drink a little bit of water, you really don't need the chips right now. You don't really need the pop right now. You don't need the cake and the pastries and the pies, and the fried foods. You really don't need that. You're just thirsty. And hear me, a lot of us are thirsty for the wrong things. We're not thirsty for the living water. We're not thirsty for the water that causes us to never run dry, the well that causes us to never run dry. We're thirsty for everybody else, thirsty for love, thirsty for likes, thirsty to have a person on your arm, thirsty for a man, thirsty for a woman. But are you thirsting for God's anointing? Are you thirsty for his calling? They that hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. And because we're thirsting after the wrong things, we always end up parched and dehydrated. Why? Because we want everything that's external to make us feel satiated. But you got to get your hunger together. Got to get your thirst together. Not looking for satisfaction from them, but from him. Conversations like this one right here is why you need to become a member of our channel. You're watching In the Mix, but how are you not a member of In the Mix? Let's do something about that right now. 0 to 100 real quick. ASAP. Yeah, and rewind that back. Links in the chat, links in the description of this video for how to become a member of In the Mix. Tap that link. You're going to see a pop-up screen. 3 choices right there. VIP, Royalty, OQP. Choose one of those 3. My gift to you is to give you access to our members only area. Yeah, exclusive video, exclusive content, exclusive everything. What you're not going to see on my social media. What you're not going to see right here in this free area of what it is that I do Monday through Friday. Only in our membership area. Membership has its privileges. Unlock it and experience the unlimited. Yeah, unlock it and experience the unlimited. Family, we're having a courageous conversation talking about change your appetite, controlling your hunger, hard work, and hustle. I want you to stick and stay. I got more on the way. After these messages, I'll be right back. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly. Yeah, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content and all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays we have TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org, and then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in place at the Remnant Worshipers Church. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family, I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. That word is change your appetite. Controlling your hunger, hard work, and hustle. Esau sold his birthright for a bowl. Esau gave up his assignment for his appetite. And I believe in this season, God says, listen, I'm changing your appetite. What you were hungry for and what you had a desire for last season, you won't even be able to stomach it and stand it this season. It's going to be nasty to you. It's going to make you furrow your brow. It's going to turn off your taste buds. What you were thirsting for, what you had an appetite for in your previous season won't measure up to where it is, to where God is taking you in this season. He's changing your appetite. He's changing your taste buds. The people that you were used to hang around, you don't even want to be around them no more. Why? Because your discernment has been so turned up. Some folks, they know they can't be with you. They know you won't even allow them to be with you. And so here's what they'll do. They'll try to badmouth you so that nobody else will want you. But that generally works against them. I need you to hear me. Everybody who's around you is not for you. Isn't it interesting that sometimes the same folks who smile in your face are the very ones to stab you in your back? Same ones who holler Hosanna are generally the first ones to say crucify him. And this is what you got to say. You got to get to this particular place in your life to say, listen, don't be mad at me because I'm distant. It just means I have discernment. That's a word right there. Don't be mad at me because I'm distant. I just got discernment. Mm-hmm. I refuse to let you steal my joy. I'm social distancing myself from you. Yeah. Access denied. I refuse to let the devil use you to play in my face. I refuse to allow you to make me lose everything that God gave me, my birthright. Nah. My assignment. Nah. Come on, family, just type nah in the chat. NAH, just type that nah. Nah, I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. We good over here. We good over here. I refuse to lose. Yeah, I can social distance with the best of them. Yeah, I can. Listen, you got to get to a particular place in your life where you have learned how to ignore people so well that it makes them doubt their own existence. Yeah, I can do it with the best of them. Got to learn how to do that. I refuse to exchange my assignment for an appetite. Appetites come and go. Assignments you can't get back. Can't get it back. Family, just type control. Just type control. Just type control. We're talking about changing your appetite. Why do I say that? Because whatever you feed your mind determines your appetite. What are you thinking about? You got to be metacognitive. You got to think about what it is that you're thinking about. Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are worthy, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are honest. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, here's what I got to do. I got to think on these things. That's my appetite there. I got a smorgasbord of that which develops me spiritually. Yeah, I'm not going to crash out to pass out. I got to get my life and my mindset together. Got to change my appetite. Got to control my hunger. Recently, I was here in the city of Detroit. And while I'm here in the city, I was attending a turkey giveaway drive for feeding those in our communities during the holidays. And knew many of the individuals who are downtown at various locations. And I just happened to be walking through, minding my own business. And I saw one of the greats of the NBA, the retired Hall of Famer, the glove, Mr. Gary Payton himself. I'm telling you, GP, are you with me? Had a great time meeting Mr. Gary Payton. And I mean, dude is just so personable. I felt like I was just talking to one of the homies. Just connected. Found out, if I'm not mistaken, his brother is a pastor out in Oakland. And if you know anything about Gary Payton, he represents the Bay all day. He said, man, I got to connect you with my brother. He's a pastor in Oakland, XYZ, whatever the case may be. Just happened to be chopping it up for a nice little while. Talking about my favorite player of all time, Jordan, that series. If y'all remember the Supersonics versus the Chicago Bulls. 96, if I'm not mistaken. Gary Payton, I mean, it's hard to corral Michael, but the glove tried to do his thing. Even though the Sonics fell in that series to number 23 himself, which I just so happen to be wearing. And I was talking to Gary Payton. I said, you know what, brother, I remember watching you as a kid, man. You and the Rain Man, you throwing oops and lobs and alley oops to the one and only Sean Kemp. Looking at all the highlights, looking at how you locking brothers down, the intensity, the hunger, the drive. I said, man, I don't know when the last time I watched a full NBA game. I can't stand it. He said, I said, Gary, I said, what happened to the game that we love, man? What happened to the way that y'all guys would go at each other? I don't see it. He just shook his head. You could tell he was frustrated. I said, man, I need you to coach in the NBA. When you going to coach? He said, I have no desire to. He said, I'd rather work with these young cats. I'd rather work with these young kids. He said, the problem is in the league, everybody's shooting 3-pointers. He said, that's the problem. Nobody playing no defense. Everybody's shooting threes. I said, all right, bet. That's what I was thinking. That was my inkling. I never played the game on the professional level like he did, but I'm a student of the game. Talking to a basketball savant like he is. And he said one thing that arrested my attention. He said, the hunger ain't there. Why? Because so many people, when they hit the mountaintop, they get a taste of success and they lose their appetite. Once they get the big payday, once they get the big paycheck, once they get the notoriety, once they get the followers, once they get the name and the claim and the fame and all of the accoutrements of what it is that makes them to be so successful in society, they lose their drive. They lose their hunger. They give up their birthright for a bowl. Here it is. They exchange their mission for money. Come on, family. I just need you to just type that. Keep that same energy. The same energy that you had in high school, the same energy that you had at AAU, the same energy that you had in college trying to get to the pros, the same energy that you had when you were a student in high school and in college, when you were working on your bachelor's and your master's and your PhD and your other professional degrees. The same hunger that you had when you would study the word of God, the same hunger that you had to take care of the least, the last, the lost, the left out, the overlooked, the underserved, and the underrepresented. Keep that same energy. What made you change up? See, the problem is you trying to match energy, but I need you to keep your energy. The reason you're trying to match energy because you allowed somebody else to absolve you of your energy. You allowed somebody else to leech off you. You allowed somebody else to steal your energy. And here's what you got to do. You got to take it back. Take back your mindset. Take back your self-esteem. Take back your self-concept. Take back your self-control. Take back controlling your hunger. Take back your hard work. Take back your drive. Take back your hustle. Take it back and flex with your spiritual muscle. And tell them to take that and rewind it back. Because I'm pressing forward. Any and every way. I'm feeding my faith. I'm starving my doubts. I understand that I've got something great inside of me. And just like a diet, certain things have to die for the greatness within you to live. The assignment is worth more than the addiction. The assignment is worth more than those particular people and patterns. Your purpose is more important than certain people and patterns. Loose it and let it go so that you can grow to another dimension. This is a great place to sow. Speaking of how you grow, this is a great place to sow. I would that you would sow that seed. We've been having a super conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. Yes. Whatever form of electronic gift, I would that you would do so. You can do that as well via Cash App. Got a new Cash App here. $ Dr. Eddie Ministries. Dr. Eddie Ministries. Yes. Dr. Eddie Ministries. That's the Cash App. PayPal, Zelle as well. Would that you would sow. I'm joining my faith with yours. That God's going to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think, 30, 60, 100 fold in your life. I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to improve it. I'm joining my faith with yours. That is 30, 60, 100 fold, exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. Thank you for the Cash App. $ Dr. Eddie Ministries, Dr. Eddie Ministries. Thank you so much for the PayPal, the Zelle, EddieConnorJr, Gmail. Thank you for the super chat, super sticker as well. I appreciate you. Links in the chat, links in the description for how to give and where to give as well. I'm grateful, especially, of course, conversations like this one right here is why you need to become a member of In the Mix. You're watching In the Mix, but I need you to become a member of In the Mix. Links in the chat, links in the description. All you have to do is just click that link. A pop-up is going to be on your screen. 3 options. VIP, you're a very important person with a very important purpose. Royalty, king or queen, wear your crown as the king or queen that you are, being royal. And then also OQP, only quality people. So go ahead and become a member of In the Mix. My gift to you is to give you access to our exclusive area, our members only area. Membership has its privileges. I want you to unlock the unlimited content, exclusive footage and information that I'm not sharing anywhere else, only on this channel and in our members area. That's where you unlock it. Of course, you want to soar with us into greater success and purpose. It is theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. Allow me to speak life into you, mentor, teach, coach, train, develop who it is that you are. Help you to discover, develop, and deploy your gifts into the greater flow of who it is that you are. Go right now, again, to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button. Fill out the form, and I guarantee that you're going to be transformed. We're going to show enough shift your appetite. Yeah, so that you walk in the power of your assignment. Family, In the Mix is out of time. Did you get anything from this? Did this empower you? Did this speak life into your life? Come on, just type yes, type yes, type yes. Family, In the Mix is out of time, but trust me, I'm not out of truth. So I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side. Yes, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Yes, yes, yes. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Of course, I want you to, as you hear on the YouTube side, we also are on our social media side. Sincere salute to you, all of you who are watching us on our sister satellite stations on social media. I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Step this way, step that way. Which way am I talking about? By friending me and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. At EddieConnorJr. Come on, family. Put some respect on my name. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. And I want you to show up. Yes, because I'm personally inviting you to receive a word from me each and every single Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m. at the Remnant Worshipers Ministry. Join us at our church. Yes, join us at our church. I'm so grateful to serve as a pastor of the Remnant Worshipers Church. And I would that you would join us every single Sunday at 10 a.m. Word and worship, powerful prayer, praise, and a powerful preach word. Yes, I want you to join us there. And you say, well, where's there? 20470 Hubble Street in the city of Detroit is where I'm saving you a seat. Yep, a church alive is worth the flight and the drive. 20470 Hubble Street. I'm saving you a seat. Go right now, trwchurch.org. Check out what our church is about and get some church merch as well. Get some church merch as well. We're doing such amazing ministry as we have fed 14,000 plus individuals in just 3 months' time. With you, we can do more. We're a great church. We're a good church. We'll be an even greater church when you join us. at the Remnant Worshipers, trwchurch.org. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, why would you look any further? I got some books out there as well on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, iTunes, Audible. The eaglesacademy.com/books is where you can get signed copies. I've got 18 of them out there. Go ahead. Yeah, I empower you through the books. I also empower you through the speaking. Look for a dynamic speaker. Why would you look any further? You know I'm the man for the job. Invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Let's make some progression. All you got to do is email me to invite me, info@EddieConnor.com. And it would be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that. From another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother, got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. You know, I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly. Yeah, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content and all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays. Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in the place at the Remnant Worshipers Church.